Hello, everyone. Fletching and all this should be pretty self-explanatory by now on the wiki. You just look up what you want to do. But I'm going to make some class 2 arrows. I did some off camera. I'm going to get rid of the ones I have here that I made. They're 75 range. I'm just going to sell them to Prac here instead of use them. And then I made some of these. They're 1 damage but 150 range instead of 75, so it's double the range. So what I'm going to do here is buy the parts I need. I need field point arrowheads. So we just buy a stack of those. I need bundled wooden arrow shafts. So I'm going to buy a stack of those. The parabolic cut fletchings. Buy a stack of those, and then you have a choice of large, medium, or small. It looks like he has the small one, so I'll buy a stack of those. I'm going to run over to the bank where my fletching kit is. Of course, it's nighttime in the game, so dark elf or not, it's pretty dark as far as like a video goes. I guess I could carry a torch. That would probably help the video a little bit, or put a, I don't know, I think we get like a spell for sight or something. I have to look. Generally, when you play the game, you know, on video it looks darker for some reason than it actually is in the game, but it's still pretty dark, you know. It's like you can't see 10 feet in front of your face, you know. Just like real life, I guess, if you're outside and there's not much light, you know. But it's nice when you can actually see the video, yeah. So, like you could walk off the edge there if you're not paying attention. Stuff like this is kind of monotonous and boring, but I mean, it's just, well, I guess symbolic of what you would do in real life if you were a Fletcher or something, you know, making things. Basically, what I'm going to do here is just hold shift to move the whole stack, and then I'll hold control to get one arrow, or one thing off of each stack. Then you just hit combined. So I'll do this stack here. So I basically just do 2 stacks at a time, use up the materials so it's not sitting in my bank, whether I fail or not. You know, it raises the skills. And it's useful for me for pulling and for what it costs you to make the arrows. I mean, you get a pretty decent range, so by the time I shoot something, I could snare something, you know. It's useful if you have room, or if you don't. It's like a mana-free thing, really. Kind of like anybody that's melee or, well, druids, rangers, you know, there's rangers use their bow for damage. I guess anybody could, but like classes that use it for damage, you know, they get a better damage per arrow, I guess you'd say. I'm just trying to use them to pull stuff, so I want the range on them is mainly the main thing. The 1 damage, I think that's pretty much all they ever do. And they wonder why carpal tunnel happens, you know. Repetitive movement at a computer all day, you know, typing. using your hands, you know, mechanics, car mechanics, a lot of people have those problems, but, alright, which bag here? Let me put all this crap back in here. And then we'll swap out our fletching kit for the bag I had. And I got my arrows here, so I'll put these 10 there. And it'll always keep one in there. So I got 20 in there. So I got 100 arrows on me, so that'll last me a while. It's 100 pulls. So that's pretty much that. So have a good one.